Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
Yep. Yo. You already know what it is, man. We back it again with another one. I sound like I got an echo. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Does it?
A little bit. Hey, today's episode 163, we calling it Loyalty Background Check. Now, the reason we doing that is because sometimes you don't know if your girl gonna be truthful or she gonna be a skeezer. And she gonna be out here in the streets. We need to figure out, fellas, if these girls are loyalty or are they quality or are they for the streets. And the biggest thing that I'm realizing, Beans, is that women base really their loyalty based off of how they see love.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they see love is based off of how they grew up.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
A lot of things start at home.
So you want to go ahead and just tell some of the story, tell some what you see.
So I think it's just sometimes the universe has a theme for the week during the week. You know, I've been talking to a few other people, friends, families, and things like that, and I've been realizing that a friend of ours who really liked this girl, and
almost you could say love.
He almost loved this girl. We were and we knew we met her. We were hell happy for him, and I just happened to talk to him. I was like, yeah, you know, what's going on with such and such? And he's like, yeah, she was talking to another guy. I was like, damn.
And you know what's like, and the crazy thing is, you don't see too many in our community black on black love and everything work out well.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate, really.
You know, and it's almost like when you do see it, you almost don't believe it because you're like, yo, somebody in here bullshitting. Somebody, phone on silent.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't just him. It was other conversations I've had during the week, and I had to sit down and think. I was like, man, is anybody even loyal nowadays? Like,
so at the end of the week, from the beginning of the week to the end of the week, what was your analysis of women?
I was like, man, I said, y'all really ain't shit. I'm sorry, and I'm not one to usually talk like this, but after a week of it,
just seeing it,
people talk, and it's just like, wow. Like, and I understand why I hear men say this, and it's just, and it wasn't even happening to me. It happened to me before because when my friend told me this, I shared my story with him too.
Is it sad that every man has a story to tell about the same situation or same scenario or outcome? Like we're in AA.
Yeah, like, hi, my name is Beans.
And 3 years ago,
yeah.
Hi, Beans. You know,
hugging each other and stuff like that. I'll tell my story. Listen, when I was married, you know, my ex-wife had really bad cancer, and I had to take her through. I was working like 16-hour days. Like, I had the job I have now, but the jail I was working at was 3 hours away. So I would go.
Okay, that's
work,
a lot of time. Yeah.
I would go drive, work 16 hours, turn around, come back, take my ex-wife to chemo, make sure she was good, then turn around and go back out to that jail 3 hours later.
Dude.
And I was married then, and I was like, you know, I figured since you love somebody, you don't just give up on them like that. But after she got better,
she forgot all the
stuff I did. You just it's convenient how soon they forget how good you treated them when things when
things are all good.
Yeah.
When things are see, this is the thing. And I think what it is this. Some people their childhood was chaos.
Mm-hmm.
They literally, that's how they associate love. It's got to be chaotic. It's got to be, you know, just on the edge every time. And I think when she was going through chemo
Mm-hmm.
and you were coming to see her and all that, that was chaos right there.
Yeah.
So
That's
she
what
was,
it was.
and she was fine with everything. But then when everything started getting good and structured and balanced, she can't live in a state of balance.
She needed the chaos. She needed to cause problems.
Exactly. And I think a lot of us don't understand that, and this is not just a woman thing, this is a person thing.
It is.
There's some men who are literally, and we know some of them,
Mm-hmm.
they have to live in chaos. They can't have things go well or structured or balanced because things just don't feel right to them when they're like that. So what I'm telling y'all is this: find out the background, do the background check on women, and figure out, one, did she grow up with both her parents? If she didn't grow up with both her parents, understand chaos is already there.
Well, I'm gonna add something to this too, because my ex-wife, she did grow up with both her parents.
Okay.
But that chaos was still there.
Yes.
And let me tell you why. Her father had a baby outside the marriage. He cheated on her mother, and then that chaos ensued for years.
Yeah.
So that's where that chaos comes in her life. So the parents could still be there, but if they witness how,
if they're not, they don't have. When I say together, I mean together, loyal.
Yes.
And there's nobody else involved in their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
When you have baby mamas and you got you side babies all over the place, and the loyalty's not there, then when they grow up, they're not going to be that type of person. They're not going to be used to a guy. Like, I guarantee you, she probably wasn't used to you being a loyal man and not cheating on her. She probably expected you to cheat on her.
She probably did.
And probably y'all relationship probably would have got better if she would have cheated on her.
Maybe.
Because
hindsight's 2020, of course.
But
and
why my thing is this, and I know why it is, but I still hate it. I still hate that men can go out and go the extra mile for a woman. Something that we don't even really like to do, but we'll do it because we love that person and we care for that person. And that person will turn around and disregard all the stuff we've done and just still just disrespect you, just not even care about your feelings in the matter.
Yeah, it's all about what they want, which is, and maybe that's the problem.
And I say, do what you got to do for you. Let's watch this video real quick so y'all can kind of see where I'm at with this.
Oh man, you know I'm there. No, it's not about that though. Because I want these people to know how you slept with my brother.
Whoop to you. Everybody knew what's up you.
So what did I say about you though? What type of girl did I say about you?
Now, if y'all don't realize what's going on, this is his baby mom's. She slept with his biological brother.
What you mean? Guys, so why can I do it?
But you fucked my brother though.
Okay. Like, what you want, a cookie? Like,
but we got kids because you my baby mom.
Okay, I don't owe you no loyalty.
What you mean you owe me no loyalty? We got a whole kid and I pay the bills.
I'm not your girlfriend. I'm a baby mom. I owe you no loyalty. I used to owe you loyalty. I don't owe you nothing now.
Yeah, but I pay the bills in here.
It doesn't matter. He paid them with you.
Nobody paid nothing with me. I just dropped off $2,500 over here the other day.
And you dropped off 5 minutes. Who dropped off?
But what that say about you as a woman though?
It's light, food, he got eat. You're not providing.
Yeah,
now, what I'm seeing from her is this, and I see this from a lot of women nowadays, where you associate a man based off of money, what you can get from him. You don't associate him as a human being and saying he brings worth and value because he's a man. You don't value men. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Value what he can do.
You value what he can do. That's like saying there's a lot of men out here who don't value women and they only value them based off of their ass and titties and what can you provide sexually for me? That's not the value of a woman, and money ain't the value of a man.
No, it's not.
But she only sees that, and then she tries to use that. I'm not your wife. Well, let me say right now. You ever wonder why you're not my wife? You're not my wife. You slept with my brother, and you're my children's mother. Well, sometimes women got to think about the stuff they say, that if it makes sense. Why do you think you're not his wife? Because he's already seen character issues in you, that you're not a loyal person and that you foul.
And think about your child, because sooner or later that child's well, why? How come you and mom, you ain't dad ain't together no more?
Why Uncle Ricky always
here? Yeah,
Uncle Ricky. What she's gonna end up having is having a baby by
Uncle Ricky.
Uncle Ricky, and both of your brothers and sisters is your cousins too.
Uncle Dad. That's what's going.
You got 5 years. Why you think it's okay to fuck my brother though?
I don't mean nothing. I mean nothing but a number.
I'm just saying though, like that's crazy that you feel like it's an idol, and I'm gonna let the whole world know that you fuck my brother.
So this is the problem with women. When women do foul stuff, they don't have no. This is the thing that I feel, and I don't know if it's so true or not, but I see it so much. Maybe it's because of their ego. They can't do it at the moment. When women do foul things and get exposed, they have no remorse. They don't feel any empathy that they did what they did to this person.
And maybe that's their defense mechanism when they get confronted. Do it. I don't care.
Tell everybody. I don't give a fuck. I sucked every man in the room's dick. You just So what I'm saying is, like, a man, I feel like if you expose a man, he gets caught doing something he wasn't supposed to do, and he's hurting his wife. He will, oh man, come on, y'all. I'm sorry for that.
Because dudes will get on them, and maybe that's the problem. Women won't check other women. Like, oh, sis, you ain't right for that.
Exactly. Go back.
No, but I'm gonna expose you with this video though.
Okay,
you fuck my brother though.
The thing is, the gas is.
No,
you gonna look stupid. You trying to expose me.
No, I'm not gonna look stupid. You gonna look stupid because we got a whole 2-year-old together. And you fuck my brother.
Okay, the 2-year-old wasn't here when that happened. Why does it matter?
But I'm just saying though.
What the fuck?
You said he don't. She
said the 2-year-old wasn't here when it happened, so it don't matter.
Oh my God.
The damage is done because now your structure between you and your baby father is broken, and that's going to hurt the child. You don't see that. You don't see that your actions. This is the problem with us in society right now. Our actions, we don't look at, does it affect our family? Does it affect our children? And the fact that she's so into her own, I want what I want. I'm gonna use your brother for money. I'm gonna use you for money. What kind of example are you showing to this child that you're raising? If she even raising them? Oh, I keep doing that, but my fault, y'all.
Like, what was the point of that though? Like, what you get out of that though? Like, you have no self-respect for yourself. I'm there.
What'd she say?
It sounds like she said some dick.
Yeah, some dick or something. Like, yo, this where you see a woman still madly care about this man, because a woman is not gonna go sleep with his brother. She can get dick anywhere.
She can.
She chose to get from his brother because she knew that would hurt him.
Yeah.
That's what. See,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And this is part of why we want to do this episode, because I don't think women have logic when it comes to revenge.
No.
I told you about this before.
Yeah.
My family member, because I almost said who it was. I was like, yo, she told me that when she gets mad, if a man she loves were to hurt her, break her heart, that she would sleep with his friends and his father and his family members to get back at him. And I thought that was so idiotic and dumb, because I said, well, let me ask you a question. What if he doesn't care that you slept with these people? Because he doesn't care about you.
Exactly.
And then she was like, well, he'll care. I'm like, you
can't guarantee that. You can't get
but then I got the same thing from another woman that said, oh well, I sleep with his father. And I said, why? What is up with these women wanting to sleep with fathers or mothers?
Because they just think that's
like you're
that's
not
the
getting
flex.
get back. What you're getting is you giving up your body to other people that don't give a damn about you.
Exactly. Like if he cheated on you, that means he didn't care about you. So whatever you do after that it's whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like why even do that? But that lets me know women are solely, when they get mad, they're solely based off of emotions. It doesn't have to make sense to them. All it has to do is feel their emotion that they think it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't. It just, yeah, sleeping with a family, like you said, you can sleep with anybody. The family member doesn't mean what. It don't mean nothing.
Now, my question is, what you gonna do when you sleep with the father, and the dude was like, "What up, pops?
I mean, good for you.
I knew it. We knew she was a hoe." Now, like anything, because the revenge is only satisfying
if it hurt the other person.
Exactly. What it was meant to do.
Yeah, that's the main purpose of revenge.
If you do revenge and they laugh at you, the only thing you could do now is take it to another level.
That's it. You can only escalate.
So, and the other level is, well, seeing that you can't fuck your way out of hurting them. Now the only way you can hurt somebody is to either physically hurt them
or tear their stuff up, hit their pockets.
Hit their pockets.
That's the only way.
And some people don't give a fuck about that either.
No, it's just a car. That's what I got insurance for.
I seen the one where a girl slept with his dude's his friend. He didn't give a fuck. Slept with his family member. He didn't give a fuck. Burnt up his clothes. He didn't give a fuck about them clothes. Burnt his house up. He didn't give a fuck about that house. And guess what? Everything she was doing was just to try to hurt this person because she could not hurt him. And then next thing you know, she tried to stab him. That was all she could do now is physically harm him.
Escalation.
And he probably still didn't give a fuck. Kill me, bitch. So
you evil cold-hearted bastard. Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
That's how it gets sometimes. I always bring up that Jerry Springer skit where the chick was telling her boyfriend, "Oh, you know what? I cheated on you with your friend Mike." Exactly. And dude's like, "Yeah, I know. I bet my friend a 6-pack and some cigarettes that he couldn't get you."
Now I'm down 6
packs. Yeah.
Cigarette.
It's just they just don't get it. They don't understand it. They say the best revenge is success, and that's the only kind of revenge you should have. What is going on there?
Yeah. So let's get to the next topic, which is ass eating. I had a huge argument about eating ass. We live in this day and age now where nothing's off limits. Apparently when I grew up, eating pussy was
what's
taboo.
The thing?
Was taboo.
Yeah.
Now that's normal. Eating ass is now considered to be normal, and I am a avid anti-ass eater. I have my reasons. Don't judge me, but
doo-doo comes out of there.
Let's watch this little skit video, and
he just ate my ass. He wanna switch. Now I'm eating his ass. He just ate my ass. He wanna switch. Now I'm eating his ass.
All right. So the reason I did that was because I want y'all to see that you should be accepting if you want things done to you. And if you like doing certain things in the bedroom, I have no problem with it. But don't be mad at me because I don't like doing certain things in the bedroom.
So someone got mad at you because...
Fellas, dudes are getting mad at me because I don't want to eat women's ass holes. Oh, you're not really eating their ass. You're just licking out. Dude, anything past the butt cheeks is eating ass in my book. Tongue punching it, whatever you want to call it, is you lick anything with lips tongue, teeth, whatever.
You know what I noticed too
Go ahead.
in these conversations that you've had and I've had over these past few months? Why are people getting mad about what you do in your private life?
Because
it's none of their business.
Everybody in the this is the same reason why you get people who argue about politics, Democrats, Republicans, conservatives, liberal. Everybody in it, for whatever reason, wants everybody to be clones of themselves. And it's no different than when you have a child and they want to force the kid to do what the fuck they did when they was a kid. I play football, so he got to play football. You want, like, get out of your ego, dude. Exactly. Ladies, fellas, nobody needs to be you. God made us all different for a reason. I don't need to be you. You don't need to be me. I don't need to talk like you. I don't need to think like you. Let me think the way I want to think. And if I don't want to eat ass, I don't have to eat ass. That's just what it is.
Two people just joined in. I know they
came in at the right time. I'm just saying, because we living in a day and age where everybody get trying to be sheep and follow each other. Let's go follow. No, I'm not eating ass, and I ain't never gonna eat ass.
And trying to make you feel bad for it.
Yeah. I thought now everybody was like, yo, so you ain't never ate ass, you never ate ass. I said, no. He said, would you ever eat ass? Look, I'm never gonna say never about anything in life, because I just learned you're not supposed to do that.
Because you never know.
But damn it, it's gonna have to be some crazy situational shit for me to go ahead and want to go down there and do that. I would have to be in a okay.
I'll put your mind in. I consider myself a pretty liberal person when it comes to certain things like that, and I've never done it. So
now, have you been asked to do it?
I have,
and you declined.
Nah.
Okay, so
and maybe because it was just presented to me wrong. I don't know.
Well, so first off, how do you present that somebody want their ass eaten?
I don't know. I don't think there's ever a right way.
Look, so this is my thing. Because a girl just can't come up to be like, yeah, eat that ass. Yo, don't be disrespectful to me. That's how I feel when you say shit like that. Because do I look like an ass eater?
Does anybody?
Oh yeah, no, fuck all that. You know, you and I both know there's some people who look like they eat ass. All right, Trick Daddy look like he.
Trick Daddy look like he ain't got no choice.
What's his new name from 3-6 Mafia?
Oh, Juicy J.
Not Juicy J.
The other one. I can't think of the other. One. I thought Juicy J was the dark skin one.
Is that Juicy J?
Juicy J is the dark skin one. The one that always wear the shades.
No.
Okay, the other dude,
the darker than him one.
Oh no, I can't.
He ugly as hell. He look like he eat ass.
Well, some people, I guess, they ain't got no choice. I guess the uglier you are, or I'll say the less attractive you are, the more skill sets you have to have.
Exactly. But the thing is, so he was like, oh man, you know what? You rookie, dude. You a vet. You on a beginning stage. You on a beginning stage. I said, yo, there's reasons why I don't. One, I'm horrible with smells. Yeah, I have a very sensitive nose.
You told me this before.
And if you smell any way negatively, I instantly turn off.
You can't power through it.
I've tried. This is coming from a man who's thrown up eating pussy.
Really? That bad, huh? It can get ugly down there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thank you. It's a war field down there, dude. Look, ladies, understand something. This hurts me. You think I would love Beans to be a nasty nigga. To be the dude where I don't care about smells.
Maybe you gotta train your mind.
I don't care about funk. I don't care about hair. I don't care about other little things. Me, I need you clean, smooth, smelling good. That's what I need. And so it's gotten to the point where when you really can't be spontaneous if you are a clean freak.
No, you can't be.
You know what I mean? We can't be walking in the mall all day and I say, come on, slide in this bathroom. We just do something. And then next thing you know, Because if I go down and I smell something, I'm like, yo, let's go back out here and
Go to this Foot Locker.
yeah. She gonna be like, what's wrong? And then now it's ruined forever, right?
Yeah.
Because women are so
Self-conscious.
She gonna always be like, yo, I stink to him. He ain't gonna.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna do nothing with you.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I don't know. Everybody's at a different level. You cannot expect you out of somebody else.
So this is the other reason why.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and expose it. I'm not gonna say which girlfriend. Let's just say one of my ex-girlfriends. I'm one of them guys, like when I date a girl, like I always want to take pictures of them. Boom, 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 right? So she had just finished taking a shower. And she always wanted me to do that. She always was like, oh, so I was like, you know what? Let me see something. So I took it upon myself and I spreaded her butt cheeks. And I took a picture of her booty hole. And let's just say when you zoomed in, I seen remnants.
Oh man.
I seen little specks of
things,
as we know to be feces.
Damn.
And I was disgusted because he had just took a shower. But this is coming from a person who wanted me to go do that to him. And I was like, yo, this is right here why I won't never.
You showed her.
I had to. Because I'm like, y'all keep trying to make it seem like it's me. Y'all want to act like it's me. It ain't me. It's y'all. Y'all the ones want to eat booty.
My thing, okay, so how did that go? Was she like, oh my God, I'm embarrassed? Or
you know, what could she say?
That night was over.
What could she say, dude? I was like, and you just took a shower. You ain't cleaning yourself good enough.
And that's true. You want somebody to do that.
But when you do stuff like that, that ruins you mentally for everybody else. Because I'm like, yo, I'm an inspector. If I'm gonna do anything, I need to inspect the terrain.
Yeah, with stuff like that. Yeah, because God forbid.
Oh God, I'm done. It's over. So I was like, yo, from there, I was like, yo, I have no urge in my body to want to do this.
Now, was she the first one ever to ask you?
No.
Okay.
There's been other girls, but me and the other girls weren't dating like that.
And you were just like, no, I'm not.
I ain't doing that. You can kiss my ass on that.
So she just straight ruined it for you.
Now, people was like, yo, and I don't care for fuck. I'm gonna say what it is. It was like, what about you? You ever get your ass eaten?
And that's the thing that's sus to me. Like, why are you asking me about that? Like, that would be my first question. Why do you want to know this so bad?
I'm like, yo, was you trying to get a visual image? Now, I've said this, and I used to be ashamed. I wouldn't say nothing no more. I've had it done.
Okay.
I've had it done. They gonna get mad at me again, talking about you gonna let somebody else do that to you, but you won't do it to them. And I was like, yo, I was shocked that they even was willing to do it. I ain't messing with
She just did it. She wasn't like, yo, let me do this. She just did it.
No, I actually was like, yo, what's up with this?
Okay.
I just wanted to see if they was gonna do it. They was really willing to, and I was like, yo, she's like, I don't care. I was like,
she's a keeper.
But see, she not that. See, this is the weird part about me. She not a keeper.
Cause she with that. She really with that extra mile though.
She went the extra mile. I should like any man should want to keep that one, right? And well, really, what it was I just wanted to try it out, and I was like, let me try it out with somebody. And I ain't really about to go for.
Oh, you wasn't feeling with her.
I wasn't feeling with her anyway. So I was like, but see, my thing is this. You ever have like a little, when you're dating somebody or married to somebody, you got like more respect for them than you got other women. Right?
That's true. When you're exclusive with somebody, you hold them in a higher regard.
So what I'm saying is this. You ever not do something with a girl because you're like, you want to look at them in a certain light?
No, and that's the thing.
Or you're just like, I don't care. I'm gonna treat them all like
My thing is, yeah,
they're all smut buckets.
my thing is, if I really like you, I'm gonna do all that stuff.
Oh, you're gonna tell them. So you're gonna be like, yo, open your mouth.
Yeah, if I really like you, I'm gonna see where you at. Like,
Oh, okay. You
this
want
is what it is.
We're gonna be doing some real raunchy things. Okay.
Yeah, are you prepared? That's the question.
And I was just like, yo, me, I could never see myself letting my wife of whoever has my children do those things.
So you don't really you don't really. I can't say you don't respect them. You just, like you said, you look at them differently. Like
It's not that I don't respect them as a human being. It's just I don't want my wife to be that ass eater. Like you would. It's weird. Like I want her to be.
What if your son?
I guess it don't make no sense. It really is stupid because it's like, okay,
you want this.
I want her to be. I want her to give head, but I don't want her to eat ass.
Yeah, but you can't respect her. Well, I can't say. All right, you look at her differently.
No, you're right. You're right. Respect. I can't respect. Okay, this is my nightmare. Let's say I let her eat my cheeks, eat the man butt, and I'm looking up now. And then right afterwards, she will brush her teeth, but then, mommy,
kiss your son.
Get your hands away from my kids. Sick. That's how I feel. You're not gonna kiss my kids after doing something like that. That's not happening. You're not gonna scar my son or daughter because you don't have no wherewithal
to brush your teeth or whatever.
Just for like 2 days, you shouldn't touch her. You should not kiss my kids for 2 days. That's how I feel.
So you scared your son go? You say, why my eyes itch?
Exactly. Ladies, tell me if I'm wrong. Would you let your man go downtown, eat your booty, all that kind of nonsense, and then go right in, like brush his teeth, but then go kiss your daughter? I just want to know. If ain't nothing wrong, maybe I'm the weirdo of the bunch.
I mean, like I say, everybody has their own preferences and things like that. It's just weird that these dudes want to know if you got your ass.
Exactly. I was like, yo, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all crazy for even.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't part of that conversation because I would have been like, y'all weird as hell.
I had a dude ask me, talking about, so this is the thing. We got in an argument about getting girls. And I'm like, yo, fellas, understand something. Once you turn 21, you should not be arguing with any other man about who gets the most girls because you're a grown man. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about, I don't care about if you get more girls than me. I don't care about if you get any girls or get girls. Like, I'm not in a contest with you. The contest is me and me alone.
Exactly.
I'm me versus me. So when like back in the day when I was a kid, I used to try to, prove myself. Like, you remember when you were in high school, maybe you had maybe you're a freshman or sophomore, and you had a couple seniors that maybe was cool with you, and you wanted to impress the older kids. You wanted to prove to them that you were cool, that you should have hung out, they should be able to hang out with you. I don't do that. When you become a man, you don't need to prove nothing to no other man, and especially you ain't got nothing to prove to no woman. Prove it to yourself. That's it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's been times, like I'll give you an example. Now, there have been times Beans, let's be real, has not got a haircut back in the day, and you was looking like a hobo.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to be like, yo, bro,
yeah,
you ain't an ugly dude. Cut your hair a little bit. Just go get a cut. He's like, yeah, you're right. I know I should. But did he? No. I mean, he might go, like maybe like a week later he might go, but didn't go immediately. And I used to be like, yo, why do you always, now, yes, does that have something to do with his own self, how he feels at that moment? Probably, because it does for me too. But he didn't go and just jump into doing something to prove something for me. He did it on his time when he wanted to do it. A man should do things that he wants to do. Don't be pushed into doing anything to prove something to somebody.
That's true.
And if you still in that mode where you got to prove something, like drinking, smoking, getting girls. I remember there was a time when I was out with a guy and I had a friend. He was out with a friend. I had a girlfriend at the time. He was trying to get girls. He's like, yo, I'm going to hook you up with this girl. I said, no, you ain't going to hook me up with nobody. If I want to hook up with somebody, I'll hook up with them. I got a girlfriend. I don't need to be doing what you're doing to try to fit in with you.
Exactly. That's what I tell people, I don't judge what you do, man. It's just not my thing. It's just you want to go out and do that. All right. That don't mean I got to do it though.
No, it doesn't. And but I was just shocked that people still in that mode of, oh, you had to prove to me that you get girls. Fuck is you? Who the hell is you?
Exactly.
You know
Why do I gotta prove to you I get girls?
What is that? My thing was, now this was what they tried. They tried to bet me. It was, I'll bet you $500 that how many women could you get to come over, have them come over your house and mess around today? And for every girl, I'll give you, $100, whatever the case may be. And I was like, yeah, bro. First off, I already know I could get a couple girls to come over my house, but what is that proving? And then he's like, well, I'll use we're not in a contest, dude.
That's the thing. They're trying to get you to play their game. That's what that is.
And you got to learn. Yeah, go ahead.
They do dirt and they look that negatively and they want you to do dirt too. So they can't be in that boat alone.
Oh,
that's what that is. They're trying to get you to play their game.
That makes sense. It's like, because then if I'm in here doing bull crap, you can't say much to me if you're doing bull crap too.
That's what that is.
Okay.
You gotta watch people like that. And that's like, well, I don't hang with that dude.
Yeah.
I don't rock with that dude at all.
Yeah, because he definitely tried to make fun of you too.
I knew he did, but this dude don't know me from Adam. So,
and I was like, yo, why do? And then maybe I'm just gonna talk about the black community. Why do we try to stereotype certain people of how they dress, how they come off, or whatever it may be, that they can't get women? Every man has game in some capacity.
Exactly.
Some men are funny. Some men are intellectual. Some men are, goofy,
crazy,
edgy.
Crazy. Yeah.
Some men are just serious. Whatever they are is what pulls the woman that sees them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're like, oh, he's so mysterious because he don't. Well, no, he just don't fucking talk to nobody. But he looks mysterious because he don't say nothing back, which is fine. Mm-hmm. That's his game. But then there's guys who are just talkers and they like to joke or get intellectual and get to, get into people's psyche and like, oh, what do you like? Shit like that. But I'm just like, I had to let him know. I was like, yo, I'm a grown man. I don't need to prove nothing to you.
Exactly.
And don't think, and this is the fallacy that this dude had. He felt because he got women, which he tricks on the women. Mm-hmm. All right, fellas, if you spend money on women to try to get pussy from them, you're not special. Any man could get that woman then. Mm-hmm. If they have money. Money gets a lot of women because a lot of women only deal with men based off of if you can give them something. But that's not true game. Game is I come to you with nothing, mm-hmm. and I get you interested in me.
Just your word game.
Just my word game. Just my appearance. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that your attire is part of your game, mm-hmm. but that's what I consider true game.
Yeah. Being
yourself, confident in your own self. Well, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, you can go talk to a girl and tell them, yeah, I like Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm the best fucking Dungeons and Dragon player in this fucking area. And you and not be, and if they try to joke on you about it, you like, yeah, it's not for everybody, but what else? And you move, it don't even phase you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Some dudes are witty and they can say clever, funny things. So I'm just saying, don't look at another man as because he ain't how you are, that means he can't get women.
Especially if you never seen that man do anything. That's the whole premise of that argument right there.
Yeah, because you ain't seen me at the bar trying to get numbers, that mean I can't get numbers.
Yeah, you ain't never seen that man work.
Everybody works differently. Some
Exactly.
people are just right at the bar. They want to. Some people want to isolate the person they dealing with. Some people, you know what I mean. There's so many different ways to hunt out here, and some dudes are the type that they'll never. They one of them. I'm gonna put myself in line. I'm gonna let her come to me. I'm not saying that you do that with every girl, but you know what I'm saying. Like there's so many different ways to play it. And I can't sit there and say this is the only way you do something to get a girl.
Exactly. It's like there's more than one way to make $1.
But the thing is, what I had to let that person understand is this: when we go out to an event, to a party, to wherever, a gathering, I'm not looking to get numbers. I'm going there to have fun. I'm going there to enjoy myself with the people I want to be around. And then from there, if I soon to see something that I like, all right. If I'm feeling that day I want to do something, then I'll do it. You know what I mean?
And I can testify to that.
You've seen me.
I've seen them do it. So,
but
and I'm more slick with mine.
I already know you're never gonna see him.
You'll never see me talk to this girl. Never.
I don't think in the years I've known you, I've ever seen you,
and you may never
approach a woman. But this is the thing. I haven't seen you approach a woman, but I have seen you. I could tell when you like a woman.
Oh yeah,
because I'm like, yo,
it's hard. That part is hard to hide.
I'm like, yo, this dude is feeling her. But you never go up and do it. I was like, okay,
no, that's not my style.
But,
not my speed.
You know, but I'm not.
But when I get her by herself,
yeah. And more than likely, see me, I only will really approach women if I feel like I'm not going to see them again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've done that too.
If I don't think I'm going to see them, it's like, hey,
right,
you know what?
You got to
make it move.
And then, I wish, and this is what I wish that would come back, because back in the day, that's when you really had to have your game together.
You had to have your game tight, because girls was like, that was the only time you could talk to girls.
That's it.
You know what? Let me just put fellas on game right now. Real talk. If you think it's hard to go talk to women,
it's not.
It's not. These women today are so used to online dating, men approaching them online, not in person, that when you go talk to a woman in person, she don't know what to do, because she's so used to online dating. She's gonna, I'm telling y'all, you think I'm lying to you? She's gonna give you the number, dude.
Yeah.
She's gonna give it to you, because off of the fact that you're bold enough to come talk to me in person, in real life.
It's a rare thing now.
It's so rare, and it makes her be like, yo, I gotta see what this dude about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Fortune favors the bold.
Exactly. You don't got, you know what I'm saying? But it's at a point where fellas don't do it so much. They'll see a girl all day, try to find her name, and then go follow her on Instagram, and then try to hit her up on Instagram. Don't hit her.
She's right there.
She's right there.
Don't be like every other dude.
Don't wait. If you see something, go get it that you want. If you see something you like, go talk to her. Even if you don't get nothing from it, it's giving you practice to interact with people. Interact with somebody that maybe we don't become nothing. Maybe we just cool with each other. Maybe she has some opportunity to meet the person you're supposed to be with.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? More times than not, pretty girls or girls that you find attractive hang out with other girls that are attractive.
Exactly. They come in packs. Exactly. I had a friend who we were at a party and he saw this girl. He was telling me about her. I was like, "What you telling me for? Go and talk to her."
Go talk to her.
He wouldn't go and talk to her because he was all shy.
He said he wouldn't go talk.
He wouldn't go talk to her. So he asked me to do it. So I was trying to talk him up to her, and she was like, "Nah." I was like, "Well, why?" She was like, "No, because he ain't come over here. You did."
No, yeah, that will never work. I don't think women would you could ever go and say, hey, my man, he real cool, and he's in the building and he ain't came up to say nothing to you.
Yeah.
She's gonna look at him as soft. But you flip the other way around. If a girl came up to you and was like, yo, my friend really likes you, da da da, which you're gonna be like, tell her to come over.
Yeah.
Girl,
Well, yeah,
come
what she
over.
look like? Where's she at?
Yeah. Now, if you look over
9
there and
times
she's
out of
looking
10.
like, then you're gonna be like,
nah, stay over there.
nah, but I can talk to you. I ain't come over here for that.
You-
That's what girls be saying. I ain't come all over here for that.
You be surprised how often that has happened to me. Where the people, yo, my friend like you. Where's she at? And it's
And you look at her and she like,
your friend did that to me actually.
yeah, she did. She did. I was like, she was like, sir, I said, he said, is she cool as me? I said, no, send the picture.
Yes, I was like, what she look like?
And I was like, send that picture to you. You was like, I'm gonna pass. I know if she would have been looking good, you'd have been like, yeah, let's talk.
yeah. Where we going tonight? I would have been all over that one, but no, I was like,
I don't think there's ever been a time that I've been alive that a girl offered up another girl and that girl was actually fine.
I've never seen it either.
And or if she fine, not crazy.
Yeah, that's usually one of the two cases.
Good ones don't need to be
No.
sold to nobody.
No. Well, she just got a relationship. She just stabbed her boyfriend.
Or
What?
or she, yeah, she might be cute. You're like, oh yeah, she cool. Like, well, what's going on with her? Well, yeah, she just broke up with her baby father. They got 4 kids together. What? Come on, man.
And you'd be like, when did they break up? Yesterday.
Well, see, my thing is, I get pissed off that you can't even approach me. So you pretty much saying you look at me as a sucker.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that.
Fellas, you gotta understand something. When everybody be like, oh, he's such a great guy. He took on her with her 7 kids and she don't want to have any more kids. He's a great man. Understand something. They're laughing at you. The women are laughing at you because they don't even respect what you're doing. And I'm talking about even the woman who has the 7 kids. You would think she would be so honored that you would take her on, knowing the baggage she has. She does not respect you. And this comes back to what we were talking about, the background of the loyalty test. Women will not respect men who go above and beyond for something they wouldn't even do. They wouldn't even do it. This girl had a traumatic situation happen with our friend.
Mm-hmm.
Her life was in jeopardy. He stayed with her during all this. When you date a woman who has a ton of kids that aren't yours, she doesn't respect you. When you date a woman who's pregnant and it's not yours, she doesn't respect you because she wouldn't do it. Have some respect for yourself and say, yo, I want a woman who don't got nobody else's offspring, who don't have nobody, now if you have your own offspring and she got her own offspring, cool. We can maybe make something happen. But to date a woman, I've seen this multiple times where men have dated women who were pregnant. Met her pregnant, and they're not his. No, it's not his. And date her. Like what?
Like I said, I made a lot of mistakes in relationship. That was never one of them.
I couldn't even there's no way I could even look at a woman seriously and she's pregnant with a kid. I remember one time I met a girl. We was talking and she's like, yo, I gotta let you know something. We was talking, we stopped talking for like 3-4 weeks. Then she came back and was like, yeah, I gotta let you know something. I'm like, what? I'm pregnant. I said, you're pregnant? There's not I'm talking about like we just talked on the phone. We never met. We never was. So I know it ain't my baby. Right? I'm pregnant. I'm like 2 months pregnant. Well, instantly, it wasn't even a thought in my mind. Well, I hope everything works out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Me and her and other guy were not even talking. They weren't even together. And so she's like, if you still want to pursue me, what?
Why?
Ain't nothing to pursue. You having the baby? Yeah. I hope you be a great mother. I ain't got nothing for you no more. That's crazy to me. They even think that I would pursue a woman who's going through a pregnancy that's not my child, and I'm gonna stick with you and deal with you through it. No.
Yeah, because you run that risk. What if this dude decide to come back?
Even they
You got to deal with him.
Why would I want to fucking take on that? The beginning. I didn't even get first off, I didn't even get the good shit, which is the sex, to get you pregnant. But I'm gonna go through all the now. What I would do,
I know it. Go ahead.
I would talk to you for a minute to hit it, you know, to know this is old me. This ain't me now. All right.
I mean, not like you can get her pregnant.
That's exactly it. I might do that, but I wouldn't even. I just leave her alone, dude. She needs to go ahead and focus on this child and figure out what's going on with it. I wouldn't pursue a relationship with him. So
yeah, I can't do that.
It ruins. I hate that it ruins people, and I'm not saying it's just a woman thing. It's a man. It's a people thing. You have where people get with these people, and then they like. Okay, I give you an example. I know women who get with guys who are from prison. They're in prison. They're not. You know, they got baby moms. They got all this other stuff going on, and they still take them on. And you think he respects you? He doesn't. He looks at you like, "Why the fuck would you even deal with me?"
Yeah.
How low self-esteem do you have about yourself to deal with me?
I always tell this story about this girl I know who wanted to date my friend. Okay. Now my man got 16 kids, and that's
16, y'all.
That's not. Well, at the time it was 15, and that's not even an exaggeration. Like straight up, he got 15 kids. Yeah, to the point where I told him like, "Yo, you gotta stop, bro.
You gotta get a vasectomy.
You gotta do something.
For the neighborhood.
Yeah,
for the community.
Yeah, I was like, you repopulating the earth at this point, right?" So I tell her like, "Look, because you my friend, and he my friend. I'm real with you. He got 15 kids, 15 baby mamas. Do with it what you will."
All I'm thinking is this. This is the thing I'm thinking. What a woman thinks is. Because he ain't gonna be a provider at all. He got 15 kids. She's thinking he has the magic stick.
Yeah.
He's gonna dictify her.
Exactly.
And that's why she wanted to fuck with him.
Okay, so she went on, had a kid by this dude, and he left her. Now she's sitting there crying, and I did not feel sorry for her one bit. I was like, it's one thing if you didn't know. But how can you hide 15 baby mamas? That's the first thing. I said, but I told you this is what it is.
So it's 15 for 15?
15 for 15. This boy don't miss.
Yeah, women, you set yourself up for that.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta eat that. I told her straight to her face, I do not feel sorry for you.
But people don't want to take responsibility for the actions they make. When they go and get with somebody, they know they shouldn't have got with. Like I can say for a fact, I've been in relationships that I know I had the feeling when it should have ended a long time ago, and I stuck with it. And then I realized later on it was never like it was never gonna work. You gotta know when to cut your ties with somebody, and to don't give in. I'm not saying don't give your all. What I'm saying is don't give in more than than you expect somebody to give in to you. Don't be surprised that giving in everything to somebody that they're going to respect it, because the situation might not ask for respect. It might be like, yo, you're really stretching yourself out thin for this.
And I don't go the extra mile no more. You gotta show me
you're worth it.
Something first. Like I'm not just
like I just did something the other day. I went to hospitals and spent the time with this girl that I'm talking to, and I haven't done that, and I've never done that. I've never taken a girl to the hospital and spent the whole time with her and brought her back. But I was willing to do that because I cared about her. I wanted her. Now I realized halfway through it, I think this is a little excessive. So I might so going further, I might pull back if I don't feel like it's a life-threatening thing. I might be like, I'll see you. Let me know how things go.
Because at the end of the day, it's human nature. You really care about somebody and you want to be there for them, but in the end, it usually tends to bite you in the ass. I hate to put it like that.
It's the fact that you want to be that. Like, man, we naturally want to be the protector. We want to look after our women. We want to look after our children, right? And we're willing to do whatever needs to be done to make sure they're good. But the first time you see a woman do some foul shit, it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Because you don't like, you're never gonna, unconditional love is only gonna be really for your offspring.
Yeah. And once they do you like that, it's not the same. It really is. You can stay with them, but it's just, you gonna always look at them like,
you fucking ain't shit.
Yeah, just
you ain't shit. I ain't never gonna give you what I was giving you because you wasn't worth it.
And the worst part about it is when they do you dirty and then you change up on them because of it, they start looking at you differently. Like,
oh yeah,
oh, you want
so you don't want to take me to here and do this to me because you did it before. Yeah, because I thought you wasn't an ain't shit person.
Yeah,
but you are. So now I'm going to deal with you accordingly. See, my thing is this: everybody should do the right thing. When you find out somebody ain't shit, go, because their ain't shitness is going to keep going further and further, and it's going to annoy the hell out of you.
Yeah, that's it.
You know,
I even stayed in my I stayed in my marriage too long.
I know you did because you saw me rolling your eyes at you.
Way
I was like,
too long.
When you were telling me stories, I used to be like,
way too long. There are times there are times and I always tell the story too. There are times where I was just gonna walk away. She didn't even know it. I was gonna get up
and just go
and
fucking
leave.
Forrest Gump it.
Don't
just start running.
Don't pack nothing. Don't say nothing. Just get up and just leave.
Switch numbers and turn your phone off.
Yep.
They got a whole search party.
And in my brain, I was like, if I would have saw her in the street, I didn't know who she was.
Like years later,
like, hey, yo, what happened to you? I'm sorry, Miss. Do I know you?
Yeah, I was like, that's when you tell your homeboy and set up. Yo, he got hit by a truck, like 2 years ago. He didn't remember anything.
Something like that. Like,
man, get away from me.
What happened? You wait. I took the guy, literally taking out the trash, and I was like, you know what? I ain't gotta go back inside. That was my mindset.
The defeat of just, I could do so much better.
But you know what? I made my plan of attack, and in the end, I won. So my suggestion is just to leave. Don't go through all the fire that I went through because it's not worth it. Your mental health is not worth it.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
No, I think we got it all off our chest.
So what I'm getting is, make sure you know this woman's background. Make sure you see if she grew up on chaos or did she grow up in a stable environment.
Exactly.
Because that's how she's gonna view you when it comes to love.
Yeah, and don't be so infatuated with this person that you ignore the red flags.
Listen to your friends when it comes to fellas. If your friend tell you the shit she doing don't sound right, it don't sound right. All right.
And if you don't believe the first friend and somebody else come to you,
ask if you're a guy and you're dealing with a girl, ask your father. What do you think about her?
You're like,
Matter of fact, don't even say what do you think about her. Give him a situation and say it was your friends. And what do you think about this girl? She did this. He gonna tell you the real truth.
Your friend a dummy. I won't put up with that.
It is what it is. Hey man, today's Monday.
Yes, it is.
I mean, the man gonna try to go ahead and work you hard. Don't let him. Go ahead and be peaceful, man. Do what you need to do, but so you can keep your peace and get to the weekend and go live your life, man. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Y'all have a good week.
It's fucking Social Norm, man.
Nigga! That's gotta be racist.
Daddy.